Hey folks, this is Greg Palkot in the Fox News newsroom in London. We have been watching all day, perhaps like you have too, the horrific events in Australia. It's been dominating a lot of the network channels all around the world. The shooting and left 15 people dead. 15 people dead from the ages of 10 to 87, including a Holocaust survivor, including a rabbi, including a small child. One person, the surviving gunman, is set to be charged by the police in a short amount of time. We'll swing over. My cameraman, Ben Jerry, will show you this scene. This is at the place where the tragic events happened, Bondi Beach in Sydney, in Australia. Here's how it went down. A 50-year-old man and his 50-year-old man and his 24-year-old son drive up to this place, get out of the car with long guns, and then start shooting into a crowd that was celebrating the first day of Hanukkah. Again, young people, old people, families, they were having a great time. And also, it was right by Bondi Beach. Bondi Beach is the most famous beach in Australia. There were a lot of people on that beach. They were enjoying a late summer afternoon and we watched it real time on video. It went on for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes before the police got there. Bang, 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 bang. Perhaps what grabbed a lot of people's attention is what one person did to get involved, to try and stop the tragic. Ben, take a look at this image. What you've got here is the shooter there, and this individual, this 43-year-old man, he was sneaking up between these two cars to the shooter. He grabbed him, he wrestled with him, he brought him to the ground, he took the gun away from him, he pointed the gun as this guy tries to get away, and then smartly did not shoot him, but put the gun down. But then, as the gunman walked away and found another position, found another gun, and he in fact injured this fellow 2 times. And he is now in a hospital in critical condition, but recovering. And so here's where we stand right now. Let's go through this again. The father, he arrived in Australia in 1998 on a tourist visa. He's been here in Australia for that remaining time on various visas. His son, remember, 24 years old. In 2019, he was investigated for 5 months by police. They were looking into his background because he was associated with individuals that were part of the ISIS, Islamic State terror group, which had in Sydney its own cell. So what are we looking at now? We're looking at Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. He's been talking about this. He's been saying he's going to have more protections, more safeguards for the Jewish population in Australia, because there have been a lot of events like this, not quite this strong, but there have been anti-Semitic events in Australia in the last couple of years. It got really people concerned, people in Israel, other places, warning them to do more, and he is saying he will do more. As for the gun laws, there are very strict gun laws in Australia, and it usually doesn't end up in this kind of a memorial scene like this. Back in the late 90s, there was a mass killing, and that resulted in strict laws. They thought they were in place, but the fellow that shot and killed these people today, along with his son, but this fellow had a gun registration law. He was allowed to have 6 different firearms. He and his son were firing them off, 1, 2, 3, all 6 now in the possession of the police, and a lot more questions to be answered, and a lot more mourning here on the beach at Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia. We'll be following these events on Fox News, and I hope you will be too. Thank you very much.